Hello Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the next couple of weeks, okay? So from the 13th, which is the week that I'm posting this in, to the 26th, the end of the next week. I'm covering these dates just because I have been away and I want to make sure that you guys are getting the messages that you need to hear right now and for the future also, because I know I've been gone for the last few weeks. I've been away. I am in Portugal still now, but I want to come back and do the readings for you guys just because I missed it, number one, and number two, I know that you guys have been missing it too, and I don't want to leave you out. So let's go straight into it here. Leo, just to say, if there's any noise outside, I apologize in advance. I can't do anything about it. I have a mic so that you guys can hear me stronger than the noise outside, but I can't do anything about it, okay? Anyways, so for the fire signs within this week, there was a few messages coming in and I just want to whiz past them very quickly. So this key theme for the week is really about judgment, and this is going to cover a lot of different areas, and I'm just going to pinpoint them for you. The major theme that came up was really about making the right decisions within this week and weighing up your options. Literally, I might put that as a title if I remember, but remember this, you're weighing up your options. This is going to be a week of choices, a week of big decisions or small decisions. It's decision making time for the fire signs. You are having to, I think you're going to make the right decision, so don't worry. But this is really about, does the bad outweigh the good, or does the good outweigh the bad? Because there are going to be relationships, situations, partnerships, and even, career situations as well, of where we are starting to see that there might be more bad than there is good in a situation. Now we're understanding, okay, the truth and the logic behind a situation. I feel like we might have been blinded in the past by desire, by the energy that we've had, and the desire, the want, the need for something. And we have been fixated on the good, which is a good thing. But sometimes it can blind us in situations where it is just a bad situation, or there is a lot more bad than there is good. And we're having to understand that maybe we need to take a different route. And a lot of the fire signs will be making these kinds of decisions of, okay, this person, there's too much bad in a situation than there is good. That means I need to distance myself. That means I need to move away from this. I can't change a person, I can't change a situation, but I can change the route that I go down so that I'm not being affected by this anymore. And the same with the work. Okay, does the bad outweigh the good? And I do think it is. I think we're understanding that some things just aren't for us, some people just aren't for us, and it's okay, absolutely fine. In fact, it's best that we come to that conclusion now than in the future, when we kind of have these responsibilities or commitments to people who are only going to do us some damage. And plus, it's just reality, right? If the bad outweighs the good, then we now know to get rid of the bad so that we can embrace more good and leave space for more good into our life. So ultimately, this is a really good thing. It just might not feel like it in the moment, but it's all okay. It's all okay. I'll tell you otherwise. Also, this is really about the flow within this week. Now, I do see that you guys are working so hard towards your desires, your wishes, fulfillments, and I do see this happening. The only problem is, sometimes the path is just not the right one to get to the goal. We kind of think of it like a maze. Sometimes you're going to take dead ends. Sometimes you have to come back on yourself. And it's problematic, I know, but that's just life. I'm afraid I'm just saying you're going to go through a difficult time. This is just what everyone goes through. So I want you to understand how normal it is. The only thing that I see that is not normal is the amount of responsibility that you guys are putting on yourself, or that others are putting on you. It shouldn't be this hard to get what it is that you want, okay? Because if you are in true alignment to what it is that you desire and to your manifestations, you shouldn't have to push this hard. You shouldn't have to force this to happen, okay? So this is about, again, changing paths, or changing even the goals that we're going down, changing the industries that we're in, changing the relationships that we're in, and the kind of people we are attracted to or attracting into our life. So there is going to be a big turnaround in our life, but this is going to be good for you, okay? This is ultimately for your true alignment, which is going to help you then get all the manifestations that you need. But drop the burdens, let go of expectations, let go of the need and desire to do stuff, and just be open to it, okay? Because there's a difference here between the free flow and pushing too hard. Okay, but ultimately, you guys are going to be thriving around this time. I see a lot of attention for the Leos, a lot of attention for the fire signs overall. There might be some delays here. This is probably due to Mercury being retrograde. So one thing I will say is make sure you have enough time in your routine. Leave a little bit more, leave 20 minutes before you go to work, just to make sure you find a good parking space, or, you know, there's not enough, you know, there's not a lot of traffic outside, because these are things that do tend to kind of get a little bit messy when the retrograde hits. Exes are likely to be coming back here. There could be some problems arising, but again, it's just a small delay. It's only going to last the next few weeks, so it's okay. It's not too bad. We experience this almost 3-4 times a year, so we're used to it now. It's just good to be prepared and not allow the illusions to kind of pull the wool over our eyes. Okay, just be alert within this week, and again, especially if you're making all these decisions, it's super important to be alert anyways. Okay, anything else? No, I think that's it. Let's go into your reading. Okay, let's see what's going on for Leos, please, for the week. We have, okay. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, guys, so one thing I will say, when the TikTok card comes out, it's on the bottom of the deck, so it's just a little reminder here. Do not control a situation that is out of your control. There are some things in life that we cannot change. There are some things in life that we don't have responsibility for and shouldn't have responsibility for. And most importantly, this is saying don't expect in a specific time frame that things are going to go the way that you want it to. In divine timing, absolutely. In your timing, maybe not. Divine timing and our timing is very, very different. In fact, extremely different. So this is saying do not worry about timing. Let go of the things that you can't control. Let go of things that you know are holding you back. Allow yourself to speak things into existence without thinking about it every single day and wondering about it and asking about it. Let it go, because what you'll start to see, and I do see our goals being achieved, by the way, especially in terms of career, especially in terms of business, especially in terms of reaching those goals, okay, which is amazing, especially for those of you who are actually doing, I'm hearing like auditions here, Leo, but this is like interviews. I'm seeing you not proving yourself to others, but there is it's a goal. There is a goal here that you will be achieving. Okay, it might not be the thing that you expect it to be, but it is going to be something really, really important. But the first thing is first, let go of the need to control when this happens. Now, the actual cards that came out, first card being Between Worlds, this just states to me that we are kind of in the middle of our old self and our new self. This isn't a bad thing. It is uncomfortable, I will admit. However, this is you in the process of aligning yourself to your true authentic self, and you are getting there. For the Leos with big goals, big dreams, or even for the Leos with small dreams and small goals, this is still a really amazing sign saying that you're already on the way to get where it is that you need to go, which is incredible and amazing. You are in the process of aligning yourself. Don't allow this negativity of the past, the old baggage, to hold you back, because you are already moving forward. You are already in the process of claiming that throne and becoming this amazing person that you've wanted to become. And this is you achieving a goal. This is not random success coming in. This is something that you have been working towards, but it is about dropping that weight, okay? Because like I said in a pre-shuffle, there was a message here that there is resistance, or there is something that's holding us back or creating a burden on us. Letting go of the baggage of the past. We don't need anyone from the past anymore here, Leo. We're letting go of all of that. Let go, please, of how we viewed ourselves in the past, how we viewed others, how we perceived life also, and also just let go of everyone who you know doesn't serve you. This is not a time for second chances. This is not a time for, trying to see if it's different this time with certain people or in a certain career. It's not going to be. You are being urged with the Between Worlds to stand in your true power and to really bring that color back into your life, to bring fun into your life with new experiences here as well. So this is amazing. You are finding your wings. You are becoming and glowing, by the way, can I say, Leo? You're starting to glow up a lot more. There are celebrations coming through as well around this time. Now, the next card you have coming through is the Go the Distance card, which is perfect to come out after this, because once you let go of this baggage, this is when time seems to speed up, because this feels like it's just a bit of a dead weight, okay? Whether that's insecurities or within ourselves. This always reminds me of there's a card in the deck called the Orphan card, which is about neglect and subconscious issues, and again PTSDs and childhood traumas and stuff. If we allow that to hold us back, we're always going to be stuck, because you want more. Leo, you want more from life. I can see it. You want more from life. You know you're going to get it. The only reason why we're not getting it now is because there is still something here. We're still holding on to something, and we're still scared to put our full self into this true, authentic self. Do not be afraid to shine, Leo. Do I have to tell the Leos this? Do you know who the fuck you are, Leo? Is what I want to say. Anyways, you are going to be amazing. With the Go the Distance card, this is about you achieving a goal, you achieving something within this week. So this is incredible for you. This really happens when you step into that true alignment within yourself, okay? This is going to happen quite quickly, by the way, guys. If there has been a bit of a time limit, you will reach this goal in a time frame that you want, but you had to let go of something first. You had to let go of the need, the pressure. What if it doesn't happen? And this again is coming from this we're going into limitless mindset, but this limited mindset is holding us back off. But what if it doesn't happen? But what if it does? Be open to both sides. If you're going to be open to one, there is a very high chance that this can happen in the time frame that you want it to, when you want it to. But let go of that need. Just put it into existence and it will happen. But this is incredible for career. Okay, so some of you could be getting that promotion. All right, I'm seeing a mic. So if any of you, I mean, that could be a name as well, but or anyone in your workplace especially, but this is good for speakers, good for people on stage. This is really good for people who are going to do like interviews or meetings, and you're standing up and having to talk a lot, okay? And most importantly, the mic could even just represent here, you speaking up for yourself. And I see that happening within this week, okay? All right, let's see what else is going on for you within this week here, Leo, because I've been talking a lot. I see, okay, so 4 and a 7 goes to an 11, and that's about your, in my opinion, I love the number 11 because it talks about your goals, wish fulfillments also, okay? Really good for community as well, as it represents the 11th house. Okay, for Leos coming through here, what can you tell me? We have the Page of Swords, of course. This can definitely, okay, hold on a sec, Spirit. It's too many messages. This can definitely represent here that we do have a little bit of haters. We do have people watching us here. This could be exes watching us. This could be just people. I'm not going to say evil eye because I don't think that that's the case, but it is people who are envious. This is people who are jealous. Whether they're wishing bad on you or not is none of our business, because we know it can't penetrate us. It can't affect us unless we let it, and we don't give a crap about it enough to even care. But there does feel like there is some childlike energy around you that is watching what you're doing, not liking what you're doing, not liking the fact that you are going to be successful. Our key message here is to not let this get us down, okay? Not everything in life is going to be perfect. As much as you will be successful, there will be some haters along the way, and that's perfectly normal, okay? What's not normal is giving an incredible amount of time and energy towards people who are like this, because it's not worth your time, okay? Now, Page of Swords also talks about there being some kind of communication, some kind of message coming in around this time. So just be aware of that here. Just be careful of what you're trusting. Be careful of what you're listening to is one thing I want to say. It might not be the total truth. So I'll just be very aware of what people are telling you around this time, and make sure that you are checking the sources and not just taking people's word for it. I think this is a really good time again for that judgment, like I said in the beginning, of making our own conclusions, okay? Anything else coming up for Leos? As I said, you are going to be shining, so this is only normal if you are on a platform, on social media, or even just doing very well in the workplace. There are going to be some people who are going to be talking about you, maybe not in the nicest of way, but you know, it means you're doing something right when people are talking about you, okay? Because people are jealous. We have the Temperance. I love that this has come out together. Now, Devil was on the bottom of the deck, so there is some negative influences. However, the Temperance card is a card that trumps the Devil, in my opinion. So this is really about bringing an ease to the difficulty that's been going on in our lives. There may have been a few little negative events, but you have no idea this big positive thing that's about to be coming into your life, you know, because it's still falling, so it hasn't quite reached us yet. We have gone through some difficult stuff. We have been facing some challenges. It has seemed like a burden recently, and it has seemed out of balance. There is a lot of negative, or has been. this massive, big, amazing thing is about to be coming into your life, which I think is going to be amazing for you. That's going to bring everything into balance again, which is awesome. So expect some really amazing news around this time, especially when it comes down to endings of challenges. Okay, so this is going to be good for you. The Temperance card is also just about taking your time. Don't feel like you need to rush anything, even if you do have a time frame. I feel like this is saying, is time frame the right? If you have a time, if you know what I'm talking about, if there is deadlines, there we go. If we have deadlines, then don't worry about it. You are going to get it done in the right amount of time when you need to. Again, divine timing is playing here. Sometimes we need to take a step out though to regain our energy, and don't be afraid to do that. Have you heard the story of the turtle and the hare, right? Where the turtle, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, there we go. That's the message that's coming in here. Slow and steady wins the race, but you have no idea how fast this is going to go for you. It's almost as though when you take this time out to rest and rejuvenate, you will still have enough time to run to that last bit here. It's in divine timing, okay? You're the Nine of Wands, so I do see that we're having to defend ourselves around this time. Again, any difficulties, any addictions, any people here who are going to be getting in the way, we will be defending ourselves from this, and they will be pushed away. Leo, you're definitely going to have to be facing quite a few things around this time. I'm not going to lie. We have a lot of Wands energy, so it does represent career, or it does represent, again, we're having to stand up for what we're passionate for. We're having to stand up against things that might be trying to bring us down. Nine of Wands, warrior energy here. You guys are the lion, so it doesn't surprise me that you are kind of bringing out these primal instincts to get things done, to get things sorted. Most likely by yourself. I don't see a lot of help going on around you, but you have all that it takes to get this done. Just believe in yourself. And again, this is about you stepping into your true alignment. A lot of you are going to be leaders. A lot of you have the ability to be leaders if you want to be. But most definitely, you guys are here to be a very big and important person. And this is where your kind of strength is being tested, or should I say not tested, but it's being improved. The reason why I say that is because we only ever learn through challenges, right? And we only really gain strength through difficulty when we have to use the strength, you know, just like building muscles, we have to kind of keep pushing and kind of go through that resistance to then let go, take a break, and then go back to it, so that they can grow our muscles. The same with strength, okay? The same with confidence too. You're having to push yourself outside your comfort zone a lot within the next few weeks, but this is all for your benefit. This is all for your benefit. And this does feel like this doesn't have to be insanely bad, but this is you going through a transformation from going, I can't do it, to actually, yeah, I fucking can. Yeah, I fucking can. And this is where the changes are coming in. And I love that, because we have 2 5s coming up after this, which is about necessary changes, so that you can step into your true boss ass energy. Leo, really? Of when you can now attract. So you are really doing a lot of the hard work to get what it is that you deserve, and it is going to work out in your favor. I absolutely see that. But just again, don't pay attention to the haters and what people have to say. It is going to try and trigger you. The Page of Swords is there for that. All right, especially when people lie on you, especially when people try to twist other people's views of you. It's not your business to, people can argue it is your business, but in my opinion, it's not. You know, what other people say about us, we have no control over anyway. So if it is our business, then good luck. If you're going to spend the rest of your life trying to fight everyone in their view of you, when you can just be yourself. Like I said in the beginning, what is meant for us will be ours. It shouldn't be so hard to get what it is that you deserve. If it is too difficult, then it feels like we're looking in the wrong places, or trying to, you know, go uphill or upstream, when we should just be flowing with nature, with life, and with the way that the universe wants things to go. So this is a really big time of where you are pushing yourself. You are pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. Take a rest if you need to take a rest after you do this, okay, to then get back at it again. Just like building muscles, I want you to look at it within this week about that. Again, you are starting to see the true colors of other people also, and this is where we're making a judgment about whether things are good for us or not, whether our behavior towards ourselves and life is good enough or not, and we're making the right decisions to counteract any fears, any of that devil energy, which could be people, situations, and just addictions as well, and habits. But removing all that, we're now starting to really fight for ourselves and fight for our life and fight for the life and dreams that we want, okay? So A very powerful week for the Leos. Jeez, I love it though, because the oracle cards say to me that you are on the right path. Okay, so I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and I will see you next week.